We got light mist this morning, Ryan. We had a persistent marine layer, and you can actually see on the virtual map, we got 0.03 of an inch of rain in Pacifica this morning. That wasn't the only place. Come up the coast. Fort Funston got a little bit out of this too. West half of the city was gray and misty through the morning. We didn't get a lot that you could measure from this marine layer mist episode, but you certainly noticed that west half of the city had it pretty much consistently throughout the day. Let's change our perspective, because if you just look at where the marine layer is now, it's like it never left. Look how widespread it is already over the city. You've got to get 2 vantage points on it. That's a live look from the top of the Salesforce Tower looking west at all this stuff out here. And you can see the marine layer has been coming back on shore. It's actually getting over into the East Bay Hills here already. That's not much of a break. The Petaluma Gap has already filled in. This stuff is going to go into overdrive once again tonight. Watch the Futurecast. So it's going to take over. We'll wake up to gray skies once again tomorrow. Expect another repeat of that morning marine layer mist anywhere near the coast, west half of the city, and probably even in the East Bay Hills. And then that's about as far back as it's going to melt tomorrow. Tomorrow is just like today. It's like instant replay. Only it's going to be a little bit cooler. Let me show you where we'll be for daytime highs tomorrow. And when we look at this, these are the bottom. Coolest day of the 7-day forecast. I'll get out of the way. Go ahead and pick out your part of the bay. Look at the inland East Bay. It's only going to 81 in Livermore. You were on the verge of, in fact, you did 101 at the end of last week. Huge transition. 80 in Santa Rosa tomorrow, 75 in Petaluma. San Francisco barely gets out of the upper 60s. And in case we didn't get you in, I think we did at the start, but let's get down to the Santa Clara Valley just to kind of fill in those numbers down there. Your temperatures will be in the upper 70s for daytime highs tomorrow, and you can see what the numbers will be like down there for Los Gatos. All right, let's move on. There is another issue to discuss in the longer range forecast. Let's go a little bit wider than this. Out in the Pacific, the reason why the marine layer has been so kind of locked in over the course of the last 24 hours. You got to look back here, and there is this area of low pressure that's just kind of hanging out here. That allows the marine layer to do really whatever it wants. It kind of really deepens it and keeps it going on shore. But it also keeps our temperatures cool. This is why we're staying below average. You'll see it, the whole 7-day forecast, we're staying right here, which is below average. But if we just look within these clouds, and let's put what the forecast for rainfall will look like on here as we get into Sunday. I'm just holding it right here for a moment. You see the pattern? Kind of has a little bit of a swirl to it. You could almost see it out here. Like everything's spinning around and caught up in that area of low pressure. You'll definitely see it when we animate it. Subtle, but it's there. Look at the timestamp into Monday, into Tuesday. Some of that rain is going to try and get here. There's not a lot to that. Most of this falls apart. This is only one forecast model, and it's not even the best one. This is the American model, and the European model has been doing a better job. The European model is a little more bullish on this notion that we will get some rain on Tuesday, but only in the North Bay. And even at that, it'd be really light. And that's even about a 20% chance of rain here. This is early, but no doubt you're going to be hearing about this. If you're looking at the apps on your phone, you're going to have some things to wonder about. Is that true? And if it starts showing you rain on Tuesday. So I just wanted to give you the details now. And we're going to keep an eye on this until we get there. You look at the 7-day forecast, we don't have rain in here because for our inland microclimates, the only inland microclimate that would have this chance would be probably the northern third of Sonoma County. That's what we're talking about here. But it is like the first chance of fall. And, you know, meteorological fall started on September 1st. And that pattern, by the way, does look very fall-like. And Monday also has a small chance. Monday and Tuesday, nothing major. Don't change your plans yet over this. This would not be significant. It wouldn't have big commute impacts, none of that. It'll just be a few drops of rain if we get it. But the other story is these temperatures are not budging.